So lighting's good? Lighting's good, okay. And pick up some accessories real quick and then we're good. Trash went pretty quick yesterday.
Yeah?
And I'm not sure why.
Because I'm insane, what do you mean?
Well, it's definitely not that.
Wow.
My pet hungry, bro? It is, but his affinity is, too wicked much. See, it's tempting to just use Lewd just because of the fact that his growth stuff's so much higher, but whatever. Okay. Anyway. Start with the fun grotto, super laggy, super fun, super crisp.
Wouldn't have it any other way.
That's what I'm saying. I wish I could wear like 2 headsets. You know what I mean?
That would be convenient. Unfortunately, very impossible and uncomfortable. I say impossible and uncomfortable, because probably not impossible, but...
My main thought process, right, is maybe like earbuds would also work too. Also, to get those Bluetooth ones working,
I have not tried to do so.
you should definitely try that. That'd be very convenient for like
They
exercise.
do seem very convenient.
Yeah, plus then you could even wear them while playing L-Sword or whatever, you know?
Yeah.
Just be nice. I just feel like the main thing it'd be nice for is exercising. So I don't have to bring like in the headset or anything like that, you know?
Yeah.
That's my main thought process. Plus, I don't have any actual like double earbuds. Because, right, you know how relaxing it would be just to do some L-Sword and just vibe, just some nice ASMR, like some music in both my ears, bro?
Probably pretty, nice.
Because I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of hard to listen to ASMR. When they use like the double ear thing, right? When you can't hear it at all out the other ear because you don't have the earbud for it. You know?
Mm-hmm.
Just fine. All I'm saying, dude, is that if I go to work tomorrow and I'm not on the schedule, I'm gonna scream. What am I looking at?
What do you mean?
Why is it
Oh,
just
you mean
3
the one
people?
person? We got this.
I don't think we do. I mean, we do get damage buff.
Okay, try hard mode, try hard mode. Okay, the first enemy doesn't count as a boss. So I'll make sure to unequip my headhunter. And then we'll go for the thing because we're all magical attackers. I instantly die. All part of my plan.
We're not doing that bad.
That part was mainly only slow because I had to turn down my settings.
Man, I'd like walking into death. So, what do you do when you just completely get rid of all your, what's it?
cooldowns?
Yeah.
Well, this is the reason why, not everyone jumps up here. Unfortunately, he seems to shoot 1,000,000 lasers per person.
It's fine. I use my, hyperactive since it doesn't affect that.
Same here.
Mine definitely did more damage.
Yeah, thing is that mine is a, yeah, but fine.
Baby. Bum, bum, bum. Did we kill him?
Yep. I gotta equip that. This way your iframe, which I couldn't use in time apparently.
What is he? I'm literally just taking damage. Bum bum bum.
Is the next part the dumb floating part?
The final part. The only child of the universe.
I was just a lonely DPS. Unless this guy's got like actual crazy CP and I just haven't noticed. Well, I can do approximately 5 health bars per ace in the hole, so.
Might take a while.
And I have no better bossing moves to this situation. Going near might be okay.
I literally can't see. My entire screen is just flashing white. I don't know how we're gonna survive the day with this little revive, Jared.
I think we both do now. I buy revives.
Okay, we're not doing that bad.
I could do without the lag spikes the second I'm in danger, but
Same, bro. So relatable. I wish I knew where the boss was. Okay. He's almost gone. What's funny, this isn't even our slowest Titan's grotto.
yeah, it's definitely not. Another one was so much slower. You know, the one with just us, I'm pretty sure.
Fair really hates escaping.
That's the weird thing, is I'm pretty sure only like 3 people ever have to like
Only A rank. Classic.
only S rank. I find that pretty surprising. If it weren't for my shot damage.
I don't know why raid parties, like, you can't convert to regular parties or anything of the sort. You know?
Yeah.
It's fine. Hopefully it doesn't take too long, and hopefully exercise isn't pain, and then hopefully we don't have anything else to do, so we can just blitz BDO, hopefully get to level 50, hopefully it streams well and everything. And then hopefully tomorrow at work, I'm actually scheduled tomorrow.
Yeah.
It needs what he needs. I just want it to be tomorrow so I can just get it out of the way, you know?
Yeah.
'Cause I'm not gonna lie, it would kind of suck if it's not tomorrow. You know, and then I just go in all ready for work and wake up early and everything, just not to work.
Yeah.
I'll just go in with the mindset of like, what's it? Who cares? If I work Thursday, we can get weeklies done tomorrow, right? If I work Wednesday, I just work, right? So it's like, it's whatever. It's whatever. I just wish the freaking schedules were online, bro. You know how much more convenient that would be? Or if they put it like, at least like, a little bit ahead of time. Like 2 weeks or something like that. So like I could, see.
They're oldies. Think you know how to post things online?
Huh?
They're oldies. Think you know how to think they know how to post things online?
Yeah. Well, see, the thing is, it's also, what's it? The fact that just like super just like bad. They don't even do like 2 weeks like schedules. Like the schedule comes out Friday. So at most you get a 3 days notice. It's kind of bad. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah. This thing is an entire week of notice doesn't sound like that bad. The thing is that's 0 to 7 days. But if you had 2 weeks, it's 7 to 14 days, which is much better, seeing that you won't just have like no day notice.
Yeah, especially since I have to like call in to get my schedule. I know I should just equip the iceberger on my loot and like socket and everything, but it's just so pain to do. And I'm focused on so many other things.
Yeah.
Theoretically, we should also be doing my Nerva thing today, but since starting late, I don't think I care enough about it.
Yeah.
Just because having to patch up my window wasn't part of it, or having to fix videos, or the blue screens. I think I said it's not that big of a deal. We don't have to do those every day.
When am I getting lag spikes against the gate on low settings?
Couldn't tell you, Chief. To be honest, the gate hasn't even been that pain. It's more so the stage that's pain.
Yeah.
Especially now that you know how to freeze after all these years.
Listen, I would think, oh, I freeze him, then I kill him, right? Not, I try and kill him, but don't actually kill him, then I freeze him, and then it kills him. Confusing.
I also wish Trosh was a little bit more cooperative.
Yeah, exactly. Sometimes it goes fast, because it works.
Yeah, but like the thing is, like my Shadow Bolt can't hit all three of them, and neither can my stupid things. They have to be on the one side. So like I have to
get
go
my ace in the hole. So it's kind of like one boss dies.
Yeah, they don't even usually
If my ace in the
die.
hole just had like full pierce, like I could kill him easily with half my CP. You know?
I just don't know what it expects from us, bro. Like, I have some decent range and stuff like that, but, like, I can either shadow bolt the one guy or the two guys, right? And then my combination skills, I can either do my Ace Couture, or I can only hit either the one guy or the two guy. But for the most part, I can only target the one guy, except the other people to shadow bolt, simply because of the fact that, what's it? Oh my god, bro. Anyway, because, like, the range, you know?
Yeah.
Because, like, usually, like, we're pinned on the one side, you know? Because we have to make sure it works.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just a tough situation for sure. So I'm not a big fan of it. To be fair, if we just had more damage, we'd be fine as well.
Sure, sure.
So if we get rid of more gear, that'd be pretty solid.
Yeah.
It's always mana, never health, bro.
We don't need help.
So, you didn't get to do raid today, I'm guessing?
Nope.
Gotta love it.
Posted at 2:30 and at 3:17 someone added me. Like
Nice.
added, not like added, you know. Pinged, if you will.
A fragment. We're kind of getting set.
surplus of agate fragments.
Yeah, it's kind of nice.
I need how much to sell for?
I don't think it's that much.
Because I'm pretty sure I already gave one to my ad, and I have two of my Rena. In addition to the one I have equipped, so.
Yeah. I think I have like 2 extra.
Might be able to make some pretty solid raid ults, you know?
Uh-huh. So like I said, part of the reason I hate how like raids work in game is obviously just the part that's a huge annoying, and plus you're wasting so much time just trying to find queues, not even doing anything. But it's also like only weekly and stuff. Like, wouldn't it be so much nicer if we could just like, say, grind a stage like this, right? Just to get the accessories. Like say how like ad dungeon is, you know, to get like the weapon.
Yeah, exactly. It'd be so nice if we could just like find a good part and just like farm for a while.
Yeah. So I always hate it. And it's like super disappointing even though you have to waste so much time. That's why I usually just hate raids. Not even why I usually hate raid, just why I hate raid.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hopefully we can reach level 50 today in BDO. And if not, at least it'll be really fun. We'll kind of get a, what's it? An idea of what it'll take to get level 50.
Yeah.
So, I think we'll be fine. But, I don't think most games even take that long to get to level 50. Maybe like Wizards 101 would take.
We should stall for a couple seconds. Because when putting on Headhunter, I accidentally put Mod Gungnir. Okay, now we can start comboing.
Yeah, right.
There's no reason that shouldn't have worked.
Ugh. Had to get me killed one more time. I see how it is.
Mm-hmm. Nothing should have went wrong there. I gungered, then I froze. Another Iggy fragment. Nice.
True. How many get fragments do I have? I have 3 extra, but you have 3 extra plus the one on your ad.
You know it.
But I also sold 15, so.
You may have a point there.
Get these dungeons done, son. Yeah. Man, let's get these characters. Let's get some Celestial Crossroads, or Adrian's Path, or other characters who can't handle it. That'd be great.
Yeah.
I'm just waiting to get some more armor wedges so I can finish my gear. I'm just trying to think how I want to socket my gear. Like, I don't know if I just want to use refined stones, since we probably have a good amount of them, you know?
Yeah.
Or if I just want to try to roll for 3% in, like, advanced. You know? 'Cause it would be nice to what's it? I have the CP. I don't know. I think if I just get the extra sockets, it'll be fine. I just feel like it'd be worth using refined. But to be fair, whatever I can scrape by with, kind of all that matters. I mean, our mains are the main thing that's important, so. The only reason we're even getting Master Class just for extra boost, specifically on our mains.
Yeah.
And then one thing we're definitely gonna have to do though, like, not right this second, but we're obviously gonna have to make more characters for it. Like, say, what's it? The auras, you know?
Yeah.
Which we could definitely do towards jumping events, but I don't know if we need to, you know? But, yeah. But as well as we're gonna need to air it up for the, what's it? Upgraded rings.
Pain. I guess Air probably isn't that bad.
Oh,
We have to win, right?
Probably. Like I said, I
It
would
depends
wait.
how much other people are geared for Air up.
I
mean,
personally,
if we're going in with our super OP stuff, and I can like Phoenix kill everything.
Yeah, I don't know. Probably have to do it all stream though, with how laggy it's gonna be.
And I could equip my eroding energy and Ilfia's aura. So long as other people aren't insanely stacked.
Probably aren't.
And you try hard.
But we're gonna have to do it regardless.
Yeah.
Yeah. I want to focus on that though after we have our characters masterclass. And we have like the growth event done on them all. Probably the title to, you know, help we get masterclass. and stuff,
Yeah.
just so we don't have anything extra to do, you know? It's also gonna be super nice once we get the raid accessories.
Yeah.
And that's gonna be heckin' nice, bro. And just imagine, dude.
Oh, I'm imagining.
It'd be so stacked. Or once we get some of the Master Road accessories, aren't those also really nice?
Yeah.
Like I said, mostly what I want to do is just focus on getting our mains up, but while doing that, doing masterclass on the side just so we get more passive buffs and stuff, you know? Glad. I'm just hoping next week's schedule isn't atrocious.
Yeah.
Listen, I think work should only be annoying when it's like, you know, work being annoying. It shouldn't be annoying because I have to call in to get my schedule, not know what days I work.
Yeah.
That's not the button I clicked. Well, I mean, it is the button I clicked, but it's not the button I meant to click.
What'd you do?
It wasn't like a bad thing. I just tried to use demonic breath and I used soul extortion. Bow, bow now.
It's not invincible.
Let's go again. Like I said, it's like I almost want to get fired from my job. Like, right, like it's basically like I feel so neutral about it that it hurts. You know what I mean? Like, while it's like I don't want to work there, it's also like it's just 2 days a week. You know, whatever bull crap. You know, I get paid okay money. It's whatever, right? But it's like
Yeah.
I feel like if I got fired, it would be the same thing as it is now. Like, I feel like it would be the exact same situation because I would just do Grubhub 2 days a week instead. Maybe even 3. Get my license. Get some money through that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I feel like it wouldn't be that bad. Plus, I could just do it on, like, Tuesday and Thursday, for example. Right? And it'd be fine. Like I said, I also don't mind just having a job, because I really want to work and get my license too. you know. So like I said, it's just a very neutral situation, you know. It's like, well, I don't like hate work there. It's just, there's so many annoying things that would just be so much better if they just like fixed, right? It's like I don't mind working. It's just I feel like getting my license would probably be a better idea. But like I said, I don't mind just making like $200 a week, 100 weeks, or what, $100 a week, depending. I say this week I'm only gonna wind up making 100 because it was scheduled Monday.
We just try and kill these guys.
Huh?
We just try and kill these guys.
I will at the boss if we don't kill it fast enough. Oh, I got killed.
Success.
Uh-huh. What if I told you I meant to die, so you have to buy revive?
Wow. Big brain.
Why is there like no wall here, yet there's a wall here? One down. Okay. Let's not be slow to the draw, lads. Okay.
That could have been bad. I spawned in an undesirable place and Ace in the hole in the wrong direction. I took a gamble and it didn't pay off.
Nice. It really does not take long to do L-sword stuff, I'm not gonna lie to you. It's more so it just is super overwhelming at first. You know what I mean?
You know it's overwhelming. The amount of things that I can use, like my large magnetic crystals and glacium chunks and
everything's stressful, dude. This is why I sleep.
Because it gives us like 5 things that we have to use like every dungeon in our inventory space. It's not enough.
Just gotta clear out some things or transfer some things that you don't get more of to other characters. That's what I do.
I guess that's true. Like transfer my stack of 100 magic stones to magic mystic.
Yeah, and even like what's
like
it?
my L-sword that holds like a lot of that stuff.
Yeah, but also like say if you have anything like let me think of an example. I whip out my inventory because I'm sure I still have stuff. Why is it so frozen? Did I blue screen? No, okay.
Anyway, it doesn't look like something was lagging because it looked like it was about to.
For example, my headhunter and my drain, right? Or like this 14-day mount.
All the stuff I keep in my pet.
Yeah,
like I have 9 manuals in my pet and 2 on me.
What the frick is this? Oh. New raid thing. Yeah, but anyway, those are the kind of stuff I transfer. Because like, it's things I don't really get more of.
Weird purple heart.
Yeah. Yeah, those are just things you don't really get more of. Or like even say... Most of the stuff from the growth event, that's what I remember. Like say I have the pet selective cube that's bank shareable.
Oh yeah.
It's like I can just literally just throw it on
and
the character.
I do want to find someone to use this class change ticket on, but I feel like I never want to change anyone's class.
Yeah.
Ever.
That's what I'm saying. It doesn't really benefit us. That's the downside of it.
Yeah, exactly. Either they're not geared, and I would rather just make a new one so I can get to know their skills and actually play them.
Yeah, but see, my main thing though is like, say if you have a character, like say, for example, Centurion, I could just turn my Centurion into like Fatal Phantom, and then make a new Centurion.
You might actually have a point there. I could change Starstruck, but I don't have 2 of the same class.
That's a good point. See, for me though, it doesn't really matter because I don't really plan on swapping my to Centurion at any point. You know, plus I'll just wait for a future ticket if I really want to do that. You know.
Oh my God! It's like it was meant to happen. Starstruck is a move on Fatal Phantom. It all works, Steven.
Like I said, I don't think there's a. The only thing I could think of doing.
What's the character I don't care about playing?
I don't really think there's a way because either way I'm gonna have dupes. I don't know. To me, it just doesn't make sense because like something like, oh, I could do Lord Knight and turn him into like, what's it, a different one, but it doesn't really help me because then I just lose the Lord Knight buffs, you know.
Yeah.
Like I said, in my opinion, the only reason I would class change, like for me, not like, you know, if I were you or anything like that, but literally is if, like, say, for example, in your boots, if you didn't play MP now, but you knew MP was really good and you wanted to make one, then it's like, just make that your Doombringer or something like that, and then
Yeah, exactly.
make a new one. But obviously, your ad's already stacked with a bunch of costumes and stuff like that. And pretty solid, so there's no point, but that's what I'm saying. Like, say, that's the main situation I can think of, is like, say I wind up really liking Code Serial, right? Or, what's it? Centurion.
We have for Serial?
Yeah, but I'm saying, like, if I wind up really like playing them, but they're too weak, then I could just swap them to a different Eve, and then, what's it? You know?
Yeah.
So, that's the main reason I see the class change ticket being useful. You know? But say you've got a point if you have a dupe character, then it's like, do that. Because see, I was considering doing that on my person, but, like, on my, what's it, Dreadlord and my Lord Knight, because, like, technically I have dupes of those characters because they're, like, my old ones, but that doesn't really help because I'm going to want any of them there, and I don't plan on getting those people master class.
Yeah.
So. But maybe I'll purposely leave a slot open on, what's it, a Lucille and an Elsword, just then if I run out of slots or whatever the reason is, or I decide to get a master class, then I can just convert them.
Like, not make a Demonio or whatever?
Yeah, and, like, not make, like, a Rune Master or an Infinity Sword, whichever one I wind up not making, you know?
That's a gotcha.
And then just make it. I could also do some things for fun, though. Like, say, since I have the ticket, like, I could swap my, Mastermind to, MP to give it a whirl.
That's a good point.
You know? Like, to help me get Masterclass on him. And then swap it back.
Oh my god, he's big brain! I don't know about you, but I'm liking this idea.
I just don't think it matters all that much. You know?
Dart matters. Explosion.
True.
As soon as I heard matter, I knew there was an ad joke here somewhere, but I couldn't find it.
I just personally want to try to get all my people masterclass. The only exceptions that I can think of right now is not doing physical characters simply because I don't have enough CP, right? And then my blacksmith, my alchemist, and then my old characters. The only reason why is because my blacksmith and alchemist might be a pain just because like their inventories and stuff. Plus they're cringe characters that I never want to play again, right? But I don't know. Like I said, I probably will get them eventually. And just personally, I really want to wait until they do something where they just give every character 2 ERP pages.
I've read something cool about my arena. If I do dash X over a ledge, I can use a grounded skill. Immediately out of it. Like, say if I dash X and then I use a freeze arrow, then I leap forward freeze arrow.
Personally, I don't even see how it's possible for this guy to get so many kills.
Doesn't he have, like, super OP lock-on orbs? I mean, it's not possible, because I've been killing everything, too. But...
yeah, exactly. Everything's been dying on all of our sides, so I just don't see how it's...
especially since it's on a timer and not, like, when you kill things.
yeah, exactly.
Not exactly this.
Maybe just got... like, look! 317 enemies?
And
like,
you
look!
can't hit it.
That literally seems impossible.
It was like doing something all wrong. I mean, there's some crazy tech.
I just don't think it's legitimately possible to get that many. Like, I've never gotten that high. There's no way it's, like, gear-based. Because, like I said, I kill everything. And, like, 300 is already pretty rare to get in this. And like you said, it's not based on, like, anything. It's based on timers. You know, so this person gets so many. Maybe he just got a really good area.
If so, I don't think I've ever gotten a good area.
Yeah, I just don't think there's any way just, like, he does good damage. Like, that's absurd damage. And plus, just, I feel like he's, basically, what it seems like to me is that he's just stealing our enemies. Like, he's somehow going through.
Yeah, exactly. I was thinking, like, a laser reef couldn't do that. Good, and I'm like, maybe laser reef could just, like, steal our enemies, you know? Like,
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know. I feel like that wouldn't count towards his skills, you know?
You never know.
Wouldn't put it past him, though.
And
He looks
sell
like a
some
scumbag.
coins, bro. I have so many. Like some of
I haven't
these.
sold coins in a while.
Is there a reason to keep blessed enchantment or blessed enhancement stones? I feel like you don't need that many.
Yeah. I'm currently rocking, like, 1,000.
I just don't think there's a
But,
point, right? Like you don't need much of it
yeah,
at
because I'm
all.
pretty sure it only costs, like, 3 per enhancement.
I think it only costs 1 now. So
Maybe I'll just go in a couple of stacks, you know?
I have so many random SD equipment that I just don't feel like trashing every time we do SDs.
Couldn't really. I do trash them every time.
I've also just been, this might seem a little dumb to you, but I've just been trashing my red destruction L tier since I literally don't need them.
I mean, I practically do the same. I don't transfer them.
It fills up too much inventory space to not or to like just leave them. But it's like also like it doesn't really help me. You know? So it just seems like a really worthless thing to kind of go for. Plus I figure the dust is better. Like then I could just go for specific things I need. You know?
Mm.
So,
Can I even keep 11% Phoenix Strike?
I mean, if you plan on using it. Like, I still use 11% if it's an upgrade.
My ideal plan is to go for 12% ace in the hole. That's all my stuff.
Well, then you probably don't want Phoenix Strike.
Yeah.
My thing is I'm kind of fine with whatever on my Innocent, because, like, Shadow Bolt's good, Ace Couture's good, Reign of Chaos is good, you know? So it's like, I can kind of vibe with whatever.
Yeah? So what do I have to do on ad?
Elry Node and Heroics.
Easy. Easy.
Mm-hmm.
Too easy. 3 easy. 12 easy, in fact.
Mm-hmm. I like everything.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if it's actually possible to, like, not stress out about work, though, you know what I mean? Like, the fact that I don't know if I work Wednesday, aka tomorrow, or Thursday, but I'm pretty sure, like 90% sure that it's Wednesday, you know, that's still not great odds, you know what I mean? Like, what happens when, it's Thursday? Then it's just gonna be awkward for me showing up, annoying for me, annoying for mom, annoying for everyone involved, you know? And it's like, also calling Spain. Because, like, what do? Call tomorrow and be like, yo, do I work today? You know? And especially because I'm pretty sure I do. Like I said, like, 90% sure. So it's like...
Exactly. It just makes it look like you weren't paying any attention.
Yeah, plus, like I said, it's like, if I was, like, kind of like, oh, I don't know if it was Wednesday or Thursday, you know, I'm just gonna call him, right? But the fact that I'm pretty sure, you know, it's Wednesday. Usually my, it never lets me down, you know? It just, the main thing that's pushing me, right, is I don't remember if it was a 1 day gap in between my schedules or it was a 2 day gap, right? Because it was just a 1 day gap, then it's Wednesday. But if it was a 2 day gap, then it's Thursday. But I'm pretty sure I remember thinking that it was inconvenient because it's like I worked only on reset day. You know?
Yeah.
But I remember at first thinking it was, like I said, I'm pretty sure Tuesday and Thursday. And I'm like, oh, so we could do weeklies. But then I realized it was only Wednesday. I don't know. Like I said, I don't think it's that big of a deal. I don't know. Maybe I'll just call tomorrow to be sure. You know? Maybe I'll just wake up,
It
call,
is a safe bet.
and be like, yeah, it's
Seeing
Javen.
that you could waste like 5 minutes.
Yeah, it's just
to
calling
save,
is
like, 20
so
minutes.
annoying and stuff, but yeah, I agree. It's better just to be sure. You know?
Exactly, because either you're not wasting time because you do work, or you are saving a bunch of time.
Yeah. So, yeah. I don't know. Not really much to stress about then, I guess. Because, like, that'd be the main thing I'd be stressing over about work. So, if I just call tomorrow, or at least put in a plan to call tomorrow, then it doesn't matter. I think the good part is, though, is I could literally call at any time. You know, because it's open 24 hours. Like, I can call now and it'd be fine. You know? I could call literally at, like, 6 a.m. Like, yo, did I work today? Even though I'd rather just do it when I wake up.
Nah, just call them after Elsword, easy.
I mean, I probably could, honestly.
No reason you couldn't. What's the difference? 4, 6, you know?
I mean, people are gonna be working, so, I mean, as long as someone answers the phone, you know?
It just feels so weird to ever be working at 4. Like, literally any other time seems reasonable. Like, waking up at 6, going to work, you know? Like,
I don't know, I guess
what
I
for?
could call out those. I think the main thing, though, is that I just don't want to make a phone call late at night when, like, everyone else is asleep, in case, like, wake someone up, or they're wondering why I'm calling someone at 4 a.m., you know?
Yeah.
That's the main reason I think I haven't called, like, later, but... Yeah, I think if I just call, like, when I wake up, like, 1-ish and everything... Just wake up, be like, yo, it's Javen, what days do I work this week or something like that, you know? And they'll be like, oh, Monday and Wednesday, or Monday and Thursday, or today, you know? It's just, it sucks to call people. Like I said, I just don't like, I don't know, because the thing is, it's not even that I really get anxiety or anything like that talking to people, right? Like, say, like, at work, usually, the only reason I'm quiet, like it says, is, like, I just don't like interrupting people's work, and plus I don't know what to talk about, you know? Like, sometimes when people are just being very talkative and we're not really doing anything, sometimes I'll, like, talk about something, you know? You know, or contribute to the conversation a bit, right? But I'm never really a conversation starter, because, like, you know, I don't want to get in people's way, or, like, not do work, you know? And just be chatting it up, so, I don't know.
He's a conversation finisher.
But see, the thing is that when it comes to phone calls, I just hate it. Like, I don't know. It's not like I feel like stupid or anything. It's just I feel like I have no idea what's happening on the other side. You know what I mean? So, it's like, I don't know. It's hard to explain the exact situation, but it's just awkward. You know what I mean? I don't like it. I think a lot of people honestly hate it. That's why so many people FaceTime nowadays.
Yeah.
You know? Like, you don't even see, like, half the people actually just, like, calling people. It's usually just FaceTime. You know?
Yeah.
And I think it's because it's just, like, better for everyone. You know? Because it takes away that, like, stress of it, you know?
Yeah.
Because, see, like, it's different when it's, like, talking to, like, obviously, like, you or Freedom or anything like that. It's, like, you know. But, see, like, I'm literally calling and having no idea who's picking up the phone.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's, like, you know? So. That's why it's just a little awkward, you know? I guess it probably wouldn't be that bad if I knew who I was calling. You know, maybe that's the reason I did. That's it. Because, like, if I knew I was talking to someone from work specifically, like, oh, yeah, I'm going to call this person or this person. Like, yo, you know? I was just wondering what my schedule is. But the fact that it's, like, usually I'm, like, call and then I hear them and I'm like, let me try to make out whose voice it is. I'm like, it's David. Check this
I feel like calling to ask a question is just weird.
Yeah, I agree. That's why it would
Like,
just
if
be
I just,
so
like,
much
hit
easier.
up Freedom, like, oh, what is this, you know?
Yeah, but they don't have a
Like, it
convenient
just feels like,
system.
like, still awkward, you know?
Yeah. I just don't
'Cause
like
this feels like such a bad way of doing things.
calling's convenient for sure. Like way more convenient than, like going in person, right? 100%.
Yeah.
That's why you can call, right? But see, the thing is, I don't know why people don't discuss things so much like easier. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like, see, that's one thing I never understood. Why not just communicate like in voicemails or something like that, right? Or just like sending like things like that. Like, I feel like that's so much more convenient because then people can get it at whatever time and like re-listen to it as well. You know, I guess that's how I see it. Like, I'd way rather instead of just talking to someone, just like leave a message and ask a question and then just respond to the question later. Like, kind of like just texting, but like
Yeah, exactly.
that seems way more convenient to me. Like, say if you're trying to set up a
I feel
meeting
like
or
no
something
one
like
leaves
that.
voicemails. It's like, oh yeah, call me. I want to ask you a question. It's like, why not just ask the question?
Yeah. See, the main thing is I remember with, like, the temp star trying to set up the stuff. It was just annoying, but it's like, it would have been so much more convenient if they just left voicemails. You know?
Yeah.
Instead of just, like, calling and not leaving any voicemail. You know? Or leaving me like, oh, call me back at this time. Right? Just, like, literally tell me the information you want to tell me. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
then, like, if I wind up calling back or whatever, then they'd be like, oh, did you get the voicemail about this and that? And I'll be like, yeah. Or like, no. You know? I don't know. I just hate the fact that, like, I think the main issue with, like, calling someone is, especially, like, a company more so. It's like, you don't know the person, so it's already awkward as is, right? But,
Yeah.
as well as the fact that, like, what's it? It's like you have to call at specific times, you know? And that's what I also find stressful, you know? Hello? How's it going, Tycoon? We're just talking about how stressful it is for phone calls. Because I have to call work tomorrow to see if I even work tomorrow. Because I'm pretty sure I do, but I don't know for sure. Right? And then we were discussing the fact that, what's it? People should just communicate more in, like, voicemails, you know? Like, it'd be so much more convenient. Just call it a day. Why, though? I'd rather, like, call, like, right before my shift. So you don't have to do it tomorrow, you lazy clown. I don't know, I'd rather just, like, wake up at 1, right? Whip up my phone with my really, like, deep morning voice, right? And then be like, them do their, like, hey, this is, Rudders, yada yada, yada yada, yada yada. I'm like, okay, I ignore all that. This is Javid. Do I work today? You know? I'm like, 1 second, let me check.
He's kind of right though. Like, it's kind of out of character. For you to like, procrastinate's not very word. But still, you get it.
How do you not know your shifts? Well, they don't post a schedule online, right? And they only do 1 week schedules. Basically, the schedule comes out on Friday, right? And it's for this from Monday to Friday. So basically, if I don't work Friday, Saturday, or Sunday, I have no idea what my schedule is for next week unless I call in. So, yeah. Yeah, that's pretty fun. I know what you're thinking. That's a dumb system. Why not just post it online? Right? Even though we literally have an app, you know, to like commune. You know what I mean? We can request days off and stuff using it. But for some reason it just literally doesn't have our schedules. It even has like our clock in stuff. Like it's literally linked to the device that we like clock in and everything. Right? And it tracks our hours and everything. But yet it can't just say the days we work and what times we work. So yeah. Basically I just gotta call in tomorrow. Plus when it comes to a phone call, I kind of have to procrastinate, right? Because otherwise I'm just gonna like, not do it, because then I'm just gonna procrastinate it, you know what I'm saying? Like I have to just get like that burst, so I have to do it.
Scheduled procrastination.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I got to get the thing that I know I have to do it then. You know what I mean? Let's do it right now. See, no, that doesn't work for me. That doesn't work for me. Because I'm just like, no, I'll just do it later. I won't feel as anxious or stressed out about it later. You know what I mean?
I feel like mind games on yourself don't really work when you know what the mind game is, but each their own.
Absolutely not, Tycoon. Absolutely not. I'll just do it tomorrow when I wake up. Just do it now so you don't have to do it later.
Oh my god.
This guy just keeps freaking warping, bro. Stop!
I can't hit him.
Yeah, no. I'm absolutely not going to call. I could technically, Tycoon, if I wanted to, I could call like super late since it's open 24 hours. I could literally call it like 6 a.m. Or, I guess that's more early than late. But I could call like at like 3 a.m. when we're doing L-Sword. You know? Maybe my nerves will be a lot more chill later at night. You know? Probably not, though. I'll probably just do it when I wake up tomorrow.
There's only one of them. That's weird.
It is weird. But it's fine, Tycoon. We get it done.
Why am I here? Why'd he pull me in? This is rigged. I'm the puller.
Owie. He's dead now, though. Anyway, if you're wondering why we started so late, Tycoon, right? Woke up kinda late, but what's new? Stayed up late, being sick, you know. Kinda, you know, justify sleeping in late, right? However, what was it? What was the... We had to make foods. We didn't really have anything except, like, taquitos. And I didn't want to deep fry them because unhealthy, and I didn't want to microwave them because unhealthy. So I decided to make them in the oven, which technically only takes, like, 11 minutes, right? Which is what it is, right? But then the oven just took forever to preheat. Like, that took, like, 10 minutes or, like, 20 minutes. Probably more like 10 minutes, right? And then mix that. And then I had to eat the taquitos, right? And then I blue screened. And then I had to go on YouTube and put some things on the right, like, playlists and stuff. For some reason, when you export videos from Twitch, it sometimes duplicates the video or triplicates. So I have to, like, delete the videos and add the right ones to the playlist. And then I blue screened again during that. So that was fun. And then there were stink bugs coming in from my window. So we had to get cardboard and, like, seal it off. And so, yeah. Then it was like 5:10.
You need some wooden boards. Just make your room look like an apocalypse.
No. That would be cool, but not really useful. Just close the window. The glass is broken, Tycoon.
It's an AC. Closing the window is overall not an option.
Yeah. I have an AC and glass broken. Of course. I didn't break it. Jared also has broken glass in his window from, well, broken glass from his window in his room. But that wasn't him either, or me.
Yeah, exactly.
So. That's why he had a stink bug issue.
Yes, and that's why I used cardboard to patch up my window, like 3 days ago.
So, yeah, overall not very pleasant, but we mostly have it patched up. Jared just has to tighten a couple screws when I'm exercising after L-Sword. So, should be good. And then we'll be doing BDO. Unless, like, dinner's done right that time, then we'll eat first, and then do BDO. I made the Corsair, and Jared made a Ninja.
You know it.
We figured there'll be good introductory characters to the game, right? Like, obviously we're interested in other classes, too. Like, the Berserker looks really cringy and fun, right?
Yeah, the Archer looks cool, and, like... I know there was another character.
I think the Tamer...
Oh, yeah, who was that, like, the Mosu or whatever? Like, the... Koji?
Yeah.
With, like, a horn bow. He looks pretty cool.
Musa. Or... That's why I'd say it, but... Anyway. How does Jared let you use like a servant at all hours of the day? It's not like a servant. We teamwork it, Tycoon. That's how it works. Right? It's not like I'm like, oh, Jared, my window's broken. You wanna go fix that real quick? You know?
Yeah.
You never help Jared ever. That's a lie. And then when Jared is doing stuff for you, you belittle him. That's how our dynamic works, though. You see the way Jared talks to me when I'm doing something. We were playing Mario, right? Just casual
Okay.
Mario.
He's playing the easiest character. Keep that in mind.
Yeah, and then he says I'm throwing and being bad, even though he's the one throwing me.
He is practically invincible, and he kills himself 5 times a stage.
I'm not invincible though. I get so much and thrown.
Yeah, practically invincible.
Let's be helpful, dude. Too fast.
And
Anyway.
plus, we should see him. Peep coming out of the deep, you know? He's completely invincible to him. I can't see where they're coming from.
Yes,
I can tell he's like, wow.
It's to help
Wow.
both of us. So I'm not just playing the easiest character to be easy. I'm doing it because it's the best choice, Jared. It's kind of the same reason you're using the second easiest person.
Yeah.
Because it gets a double jump because it helps.
I'm not saying wow. Imagine playing the easiest character. I'm saying wow. Imagine dying on the easiest character. You know?
You somehow die when you bubble. Okay. Anyway, point is, I do help Jared. When you do bubble, you're invincible, and you do die. When I bubble, or I die.
Because you jump off the stage when I bubble.
I usually bubble to save myself. Anyway. Usually it's just the stuff.
I just not think of bubbling as an option.
Usually the stuff
I help really aren't that important.
Jared with is just very random stuff, you know. Well, Jared is more everyday, day tasks.
Yeah, like getting 100% of the trash from our house every week.
No, that's a lie. And if it is you getting all the trash, it's while I'm making us both food.
Listen. That one night it was you making only me food, to be fair, but...
Yeah, exactly, Jared. Plus, I carry him every day in L-Sword.
You're wrong.
Not wrong.
Who has more enemy? Who has double the enemy as the other person?
That's different. I'm lagging.
With
I'm streaming.
less CP?
And I'm playing a worse character. So, just because you're playing the easiest character.
A worse character with better weapon. Okay. I see where this is going. But I'm not dying. I'm also not invincible.
Big differ for both of those.
If I'm invincible, you're invincible.
No,
you have better armor.
No. You have better iframes, which is literal invincibility.
That doesn't matter. I don't have better iframes, I have more iframes.
That still makes them better. Plus, you know what I did, Tycoon? Right? I'm gonna hit you with one scenario that happened recently, right? I stayed up, right? An extra, like, hour and a half, or more so, stopped what I was doing for an hour and a half, right? To help Freedom and Jared with their schoolwork, okay? Mostly Freedom. It was helping Jared help Freedom.
Yes, exactly. By cheating.
You know, one time you helped brother, there was a problem. No, the one time recently. One time recently. That was like a big deal. You know?
Yes.
Besides just like the little things.
You clearly forgot about the burgers. They're in trash.
I didn't forget about the burgers. Okay, we still have to do the other. Ooh, take that. We need Jared Appreciation Week. We have that every week. It's called,
depending on what that entails, I'm down for it.
It's called Grasp. Jared literally gets to do whatever he wants for like 8 hours.
Yeah, it's called Heritage, dude. I get to wake up like at like 11, right? And then it'll just be whisked away for like 10 hours.
Yeah, exactly. I'm out here slaving away.
Yes, sleeping till 6. Tell me, Tycoon, what would you rather do?
To be fair, dude, I also did a bunch of other stuff.
Doesn't matter. Point is, everyone would benefit from Heritage not forcing me.
True. Ow. Hyper beam. Here one.
Wow. I couldn't snipe him that far away.
Oh, maybe something will hit him. When he teleports over to this side. Never mind, I killed him. It's fine.
Got him. Stardust shower.
There's like the side character anime that does all the work and the protagonist comes in and it coasts off his work. No. It's more like, what's a good thing? Oh, here's a good one. I'm like Kirito and Jared's like Klein. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
Like he helps Kirito, right?
What does that even mean?
And he's useful, right? You know? But also, it's like, it's Klein. You know what I mean? It's like that.
Still not sure I quite understand.
Well, that's because you're Klein, Jared.
No!
Jared's Kirito and you're Asuna? That's a lie.
I don't know if that works. So
No, you know what's like? Maybe it's like I'm Kirito and Jared is Yui.
Again, still not quite sure I understand the scenario.
That's violation.
I went from being your friend to being your wife to being your child, which
Not that.
0 to 100 to like.
Both of my boy like
Real
that.
fast.
What do you mean, Jared being Yui? I think that's a pretty fair assessment.
Man, I need more elaboration. Why is Tycoon's unoffended? I don't understand.
Or better yet, Jared's like Yui, but imagine like Yui just like yelled at Kirito all the time, right? And also gave him false information that got him killed. That's a good assessment.
I'm telling you, that's the one thing Gaven can bring against me. Me giving information that isn't always correct. Sue me.
I might. Okay. We should have been done with these characters. Yeah. That's the assessment I can give you. Right. And honestly, that's pretty much the dynamic. Jared's just like the UI, you know? Not UI, the AI.
The UI, of course.
Yeah, exactly. Makes a lot of sense. No, actually, I'll accept it. You're Kirito and he's Yui because she is an admin with all the power and always doing stuff for Kirito. Yeah, but Kirito also does a lot of the stuff, you know? Just the power of the AI, you know?
You forget, Gaven's like taking the best to this. Like, he's Kirito because he's a super genius.
Listen, Jared.
Who's an insane sword fighter.
Also got a hot girlfriend. A fake
Yes,
kid.
Exactly.
Basically a harem.
Yeah, and I'm that fake kid. This is how Javen sees the scenario.
Jared, what do you mean? That literally sounds like the greatest life of all time. What do you mean?
All that I describe myself as is the fake kid.
Well, yes, but think about it. Think about it. Right? You're there, but for not that often. Like, tell me, what's the most forgettable character in SAO? It's Yui. You never remember Yui until she magically comes out of nowhere and does something.
Klein is the forgettable character, to where you remember him.
Well, I mean, it's literally like, I forget Yui even is anything until, first of all, it's his wife, that chick who died in the dungeon. Who? What? Asuna's the one that died there?
Oh, the blue-haired girl, most forgettable. I don't think she's the most forgettable.
Oh, no. Who was in the guild that he was about to join? Oh, gotcha. The Moonlit Black Cats or whatever. Yeah. Point is...
Okay, okay, name the other characters, Tycoon. Name the other characters in that guild.
Anyway, point is, Jared, point is, right?
What about the guy who died? Not the guy who suicided. Not
Point
the guy
is,
who died.
I do things that's not cheating that Jared calls me a cheater for, right? Even though it's not cheating, you know, it's just playing well. You know what I mean? being gifted.
And
then Jared basically just has
about
access to the internet. It's basically that simple. That's basically the dynamic we have. You know what I mean?
David will be like completely immune to fire. He'll run through a room full of fire, pushing me to the back, killing me.
Listen, Jared.
Because I can't move as fast as he can, because I have to
He
wait
can't
for
take the
rotation.
heat. Get out of the kitchen.
And then he's like, "Oh, why'd you bubble?" And yet he's like, "Oh man, why'd you get hit? Now we lost that crown."
Jared,
There's no winning, Tycho.
more so the fact you could bubble with the crowd and save it for the times we need it, right? As well as
so
during
then when
certain
I
parts.
bubble and then you jump off a cliff,
The
it's
thing
my
is,
fault.
is it also during certain parts, it's better to, to just bubble while I go through the entire room of flames, you know? Or a room of bats, you know? Because I'm invincible. Cheating? Yeah, kind of like, you know how, like, Kirito doesn't necessarily cheat, but he cheats a lot? You know what I mean? That's kind of how it is for me. Yeah. That's basically me, right? And like I said...
That defines it. He dies and he doesn't die. He gets the kill and he survives.
Exactly, dude. That's me and Kirito. Me and Kirito are one and the same. Just know that. And like I said, Kirito might have the most plot armor of any character ever. Exactly.
I don't know, honestly. I feel like Kirito doesn't really die that often, you know?
Yeah,
like, have you watched Soul Eater?
Yeah, to be fair, I feel like
people just like get decapitated and like, oh man, that hurt a bit.
Or
not even
like,
a scar or anything.
Or even like My Hero, you know? Deku literally
exactly.
shatters his entire body. Multiple times an episode.
Yeah, exactly. Then he breaks his hand one time, it's like, oh man, that's never gonna recover.
Man, I can't believe I just shattered both my hands. I'm falling to my death. It's fine though. I'm good.
Yeah, exactly. They have one person who just validates plot armor.
Deku's... Yeah, that was so yikes. That was so much plot armor. Yeah. It's true. I think, like, I get the point of it, right? It's supposed to be like, oh, look, it's whatever her name is. Ares' ability, right? Which regeneration just kicking in so fast that it regens basically his death, right? So he could run at that. But I think the main point of that was just to show how powerful Deku could be if he could use all of his power. But he's so trash. You know what I mean? It's the training camp. When he fought that one really buff guy. Or am I thinking of something else? Yeah.
Right, that's when he used that weird move, like,
see, that's one thing I never...
Smash.
I don't think so. Anyway, the main thing that I... hate about a lot of the animes they do. It's literally... You've definitely watched anime fights, right? Like, even like Fairy Tail or anything. I'm sure it happens in Dragon Ball. Happens in Hunter x Hunter, right? It's like... Bang! You're dead. Nope. You're dead. Nope. You're dead. Nope. You're dead. But no one dies. Right? It's just a classic, oh, how will I ever recover? My entire body's shattered. But now I'm fine. I can do one final attack to finally finish you. You think that hurt? That barely touched me. Bang, even more powerful. But don't worry, I was on the brink of death and I just got smacked again. But don't worry, I'm still fine. Guess what I got? Another powerful attack. Right? Those are the worst kind of fights. Because it's supposed to be like, oh my god, look at all their strength, bro. They're so intense. You know what the biggest flex in Hunter x Hunter was? Was when Killwa's, like, grandpa or whatever one-shot Cheetu. Do you know how terrified I was when I saw that? That was terrifying. That really showed off the power, right? Like I said, just watching some people like Natsu get beat to the brink of death, come back, brink of death, come back, brink of death, and then somehow still win. You know? I just don't see how that happens. No, besides the power of friendship.
He's got that fire too. Eat fire, boom, full heal.
It's true. Especially when he eats his own fire, or is really feeling pumped up, so it's a full heal.
Yeah, exactly. Fire in his belly.
Exactly, bro. Getting beat to near death builds character, KW. I guess so.
Doesn't kill you, makes you stronger.
Man, bro, maybe I should get into more street fights, and on the brink of death, I'll just, like, level up 25 times, get a full heal. Man, that'd be great.
Yeah, exactly. Maybe pull a bond.
Have you watched Free Guy Tycoon? That's a very good representation of how that works. Well, basically, not really a spoiler at all, right? But it's like, it's funny because there's like health packs that are just full heals, right? Is it out? Yeah, we watched it for Jared's birthday. But it's basically just full heals, and it's just kind of funny because you watch like someone get beat to the brink of death. They just touch the health bag, they're perfectly fine. It's like that's basically anime fights. It really is. If they don't touch a health bag, they just feel some sort of energy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Like, oh, my confidence back, boom, full heal.
Man, if
Double
I would have known that my friends cared about me, I'd be full health right now, and I'd be stronger. It's really cool dynamic. But yeah, the power of friendship has healed my broken legs and shattered ribs, and now I can fight again. Exactly.
That's nothing. People break their ribs way too often.
Bro, have you watched what's it? Records of Ragnarok, Tycoon?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna bring up. All the fights is like
such
oh,
bullcrap.
Man, too bad all my limbs are completely gone.
Too bad I'm literally
a fight though.
I can't breathe. Every part of my body's broken. But don't worry, I'll still be able to come back. I'll just fight through the pain. I'll just fight through the pain. My broken ribs? No, those don't stop me. I maybe like someone literally gets their arm completely cut off, right? Gushing blood. Like, oh, it hurts to see. I'm fading, but don't worry. I'll use that to pump me up for one final attack. And then I'll still live afterwards, because I'm crazy. You know what I mean? Like, I'll be crazy afterwards, bro. I'll just be really hurt. You know?
Yeah, exactly. I'm gonna fight at full strength and then instantly die afterwards.
I have internal bleeding, but that's fine. The blood is supposed to be inside type stuff. It's just like, it doesn't make a lot of sense. You know what I mean? Like, it's like the fights are like intense in like a lot of animes, right? But that's like the one dynamic. It's like it's supposed to show power, but just it doesn't show power at all. You know what I mean? It just makes you think, wow, this person's getting tossed. If we didn't have bullcrap, he would have got completely tossed. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like Adam.
Yeah, exactly. So it's just like, it's like still cool, right? It's like you understand some dynamics of like, say, Deku's like, oh, you know, I'm losing this fight. I have to pump more power, right? But like the thing is that as you fight more and you're more damaged, you're gonna become weaker, not stronger, just with more determination. You know what I mean? Like you're still hindered.
Exactly. When you're getting beat up, you won't be able to punch at like nearly full strength.
Exactly.
That's what I'm saying. People just fight at full strength and then instantly die afterwards. Like that's not how it works.
It doesn't make sense because I feel like, say like, the most powerful people don't even block and take the hit, then one, or the most powerful people just don't even block. Oh yeah, and take the hit, then one try you. That's power. Not getting beat to the ground 12 times. See, that's the thing, is that it's always like just some sort of bullcrap excuse. You know what I mean? Like obviously, like you can see that like someone's doing some bullcrap, right? Like, you know, like the villain's OP, right? But like, say like, I can't name a specific scenario, but there's plenty of scenarios where the villain's just clearly stronger than the main character, right? Like, the villain basically does one shot. You know, it's just the main hero's barely hanging on. But then they continue to fight. You know? And then the villain gets completely thrashed, but then it realizes the villain's only using half his power, and he goes into a second form. Right? But then the main character's like, oh, well, guess what? Now I'm gonna come up with a new magical form that's actually insanely crazy, you know? And then I'm gonna use all of my power, every single bit of power to one-shot you. And then if that doesn't work, they do it again a little bit later. You know what I mean? They use all their power again in one shot. You know? Mm-hmm. Like, I'm sure there's a time in my hero that's already happened where Deku's, like, one-shot someone with his broken arm. Right? Like, 100%, right? Like, he's, like, used his full strength in his arm, blew up his arm, right? And then did it again even harder. Right? I guarantee it's happened.
It's like his fingers. Like, that's gotta hurt your entire hand with just having a finger completely shattered.
I hate it when
like, how are you gonna go
gets completely clapped. Then in, like, 1 week of training or something, they get 200 times stronger. Yeah, like, I can understand some dynamic of that. Like, saying, like, my hero, or not my hero, what's it? Like Hunter x Hunter, if they discover something new, or like say with like Super Saiyan, you know, like once they unlock a new form and it's like train with it, you know, or like say with what's it, like Hunter x Hunter discovering like the Nen and Ten and stuff like that, you know, it's like that makes sense for you to get a lot stronger, cause it's like literally unlocking something new, right? But like for the most part, it's just like now I'm just getting stronger for whatever reason, you know. Like, Deku's like, oh, I'm weak, I can't do anything. Let me move some tires off the beach. And now I have a six-pack. And the entire beach is cleared up crazy, right? But yeah. That's one thing that also surprised me if you watch any Black Clover with Asta, right? It doesn't even say, except one brief part, of how he learned how to fight with a sword. Right? Like, all he did was, he just, like, trained his body, like, exercise, he got really ripped, right? And then, like, one situation, he met someone to train him with a sword, and then he became the god of a sword he is. Like, he just knows, like, perfectly how to use a sword. They're getting, like, 80 pounds and doubled his body mass in 2 months. Yeah.
Crazy on it.
Like I said, like, I can understand a main character, like say, what was it? Like, Demon Slayer. Like, didn't he train for, like, literally, like, 2 years? You know? On, like, that mountain or whatever. It's like, that makes sense. Like, that's a good bit of time to be doing that stuff every day and getting stronger, right? Like, that makes sense, right? One thing that didn't make sense to me was his, like, concentrated breathing. How he got so used to that so fast. Because, like, I know time passed, but it's like, that was kind of bullcrap, in my opinion. Like, it's like, oh, wait, you're telling me I can do this?
Especially seeing that that's, like, the entire fighting style. It's like, I feel like you shouldn't be able to master it that quickly.
You're telling me that I could hold or concentrate my breath forever? Let me just do that real quick. It's like, oh, stuttered for, like, the first week, but now I'm like a god. Now it just becomes easier and easier. Now I'm a god. You know? Because I'm pretty sure it was only a couple months or weeks or something when he, like, fully mastered it. Nezuko just slept and then became a god. Yeah, exactly. But she is still Vesco. True. But yeah. I don't know. Like I said,
weird. Like, other demons, like, demons get stronger by, like, consuming blood, right? And it's like demons that have, like, killed, like, hundreds of people. It's like,
yeah,
they
well,
just
see,
get beat
the
by
thing
someone
is,
who
though, is that with
blood.
Nezuko, it's like she's like a special thing. So it's like maybe they could, like, demons get stronger even without it, you know? Or they get stronger even without it. Like, stronger than you would be with it, you know? But, yeah, but, like I said, there's no real thing. She tried to pass, or they tried to pass Nezuko getting stronger by, instead of blood, just eat sleep. But that's not to get stronger, that's just, like, to recover her strength. Isn't it? Or is it literally the more she sleeps, the more powerful she gets? She gains power by sleeping. Why don't they just put her in a coma, bro? The frick. Right? Wake her up, like, 5 years later. Right? And then just let her deal with everyone. Right? That's what I would do.
I mean, I'm sure other demons could do that, too. That's probably gonna be, like, a huge twist at the end. Demon just been, like, sleeping for 100 years, boom, OP.
Yeah, but don't worry, Nezuko's gonna be able to beat him. Because...
Yeah.
Yeah.
With the power of friendship.
The power of a brother, power of family. Something like that.
Power of probably that one guy falling asleep, you know?
Who knows? Who knows? Anyway, but yeah. It's definitely cool. Like I said, it's just like, there's so much bullcrap like the anime that takes away from it, but to be fair, it's still cool. Like I said, that's why those kind of animes, like I guess like shonen, but not all of them are shonen, but like that's like they're good, right? But the thing is that they have such like bullcrap to them, you know, that like sometimes it's nice to watch like a more like serious kind of anime, you know, or more like one that's not just about fighting, you know, like something like Future Diary, you know.
Yeah, Future Diary is sick.
Stuff like that, but yeah. Anyway, though, I think me and Jared are gonna hop off for now because Jared's gonna finish screwing in the window. If that makes any sense. And I'm gonna do my like 30 minutes of exercise and then I guess eat if food's done, and then we're starting BDO. The plan is I want to play until we get to level 50, but if we don't get to level 50 before like, I don't know, like 1, maybe even like 2, like AM, then what's it? We'll just finish it like Friday or Thursday or something like that. Because Thursday, or more so Wednesday, I'm going to work most likely, so we're not going to be able to do weeklies or anything. But maybe we can finish BDO though, with extra time, if we can get done pretty quickly. And then Thursday we're going to be doing like the battle pass stuff and like Elsword weekly and stuff like that, but yeah. Instead of consuming human flesh, Nezuko regains energy from sleep and tends to become unconscious for long periods of time after overexerting herself. That's all it says in her abilities. Yeah, see, it just says she, like, regains her energy. Because I'm pretty sure that's why she went to sleep for 2 years. It wasn't, like, to get stronger. It's because she was, like, hurt or something. Or that's how she, like, developed the ability. You know? Because she just didn't eat and she only slept. So, I don't know. But, I don't know. See, Demon Slayer, like, I get why it's popular. But, like, I don't know. To me, it's just, like, not all that, you know? Like, I like it, but, like, I would even say I enjoy SAO more. You know? Like, I'm not gonna lie to you. And I obviously like other better shows more. Like, say, like, what's it? Shield Hero I really liked. And even, like, Black Clover and stuff. Like, I like those a lot more than, like, Demon Slayer. But like I said, Demon Slayer's not bad. Just not something like, say I'm not gonna be, like, super hyped when Season 2 releases or anything like that, you know. I'll watch it eventually, but I'm not gonna be like, oh, bro, Season 2, that's so cool, you know. But yeah, either way, like I said, me and Jude are gonna hop off. Food, exercise, window, and then we're gonna play BDO until we either reach level 50 or it's like 2 a.m. or like 1 a.m. depending on if we want to do something afterwards, like play a little bit of Mario or something like that. But hopefully tomorrow, if I work or don't work, I want to try to finish whatever we do in BDO, and if it just happens to take longer than that, then we'll see. But then Thursday, the plan is to do all of our weekly stuff with Elsword and Brawl, except for the raid in Elsword, and then Friday and Monday, when Jared's out at like his school things, I'll try to get the raids done then. Off stream, most likely. Yeah. And then after BDO, if we can stream it well, we might get into it a bit. But I still want to do Deltarune and Undertale, because those I don't think will take too long, especially Deltarune. Undertale might take a bit of time. But I want to play those because I'm pretty sure my PC can run it. And I know I want to eventually play them. So I figure might as well play them now. But since BDO, we want to at least get to level 50 BDO. But we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. But anyway, I will catch you guys later. Hopefully in like an hour, maybe longer, depending on how the food situation goes. But I will see you guys later. Peace. I guess I gotta hop off the game first. I really need to change my Persona background. Maybe I'll change to something really cringy. Anyway, see y'all.